What's up, guys? Welcome to the Doghouse Podcast, episode 15. 15. You were mentioning about a storm when I showed up here.
Yes. So the storm, it was I guess hailstorm. Last night there was obviously lightning, wind, rain, all the classics.
All the stuff that comes with the storm.
But the hail I picked up off the ground was about half the size of my palm.
What?
I can I'll show you a picture later.
Okay.
But fucking crazy size hail.
Damn. I don't think it hailed where I lived in, because I would have heard that for sure.
Yeah. We just heard like knocking on the from inside, and we're like, what the fuck?
You go to the door like someone's actually knocking. What the hell?
But yeah, the storm was so aggressive, and we talk about like appreciating like nature and shit. I'm like, I guess I gotta appreciate this.
You walk outside and hail just thank you.
Fuck.
So beautiful. The lightning is beautiful.
It is,
especially
beautiful.
Here in Austin. If you watch from a distance, dude, it's like across the sky.
Yep.
It is
even
really cool
the video I caught of just like I was holding my camera perfectly still, but the wind was so aggressive and just like not in like one direction. It was just like back and forth.
Really?
It was crazy, and it was pushing the rain, and the rain was pretty thick, so the rain just like swirling back and forth, fucking up down. It's crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
I'll show you the video.
From the hurricanes, apparently I saw something on Instagram that was like the month of April. So this month we're supposed to have the most hurricanes ever before in the month of April or something like that.
Just in America or in Texas?
I guess the world.
Who knows?
The whole globe. Forget whole globe hurricanes.
Interesting.
Yeah. I've actually sat through a Category 2 hurricane before.
Is that a dangerous one?
Yeah. So I think it's once it reaches past 75 mile per hour winds, I could be wrong. It goes from a tropical storm to a hurricane. Then it's like Category 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I was on a island one time, Hatteras Island, off the coast of North Carolina, and they evacuated the island because of a hurricane.
Wow.
Just coming up, they'll just blast us. And my family were like, we're just going to stay.
Sick.
Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. They were just going to fuck it. We're just going to stay because we're like, should we stay? And then the house we were staying at had storm shutters. And we're like, well, we can stay. So like the storm shutters are like this metal, pretty much these metal covers that come up over the windows.
Wow.
Yeah. So shit can't like blow through the windows and shit.
Holy shit.
So we literally shut down the whole house.
Fucking,
like apocalypse.
Like the Purge.
Yeah. Like the Purge, literally. And the whole night, it was a 2-story beach home that was built on stilts. You could literally feel the house like swaying all night.
Wow.
It was pretty crazy. I was pretty young, but for some reason I wasn't scared because I don't think I understood the significance of the storm.
Yeah.
So I get up the next morning, and my brother and I, we wake up to the bottom floor of the house kind of flooded.
Oh, wow.
Yep. And we got our boogie boards and ran around the whole neighborhood, just like running, like diving, like and shit. Cause like it was like 3 feet of water across the road.
That's
it was
awesome.
Sick. Yeah, it was awesome. So they're not too bad.
Did you see any like critters, like fish and shit?
I saw fish.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because so we were like semi-oceanfront. So it was like a house in front of us, then the beach. So the beach had kind of washed over, and then like just 2 roads behind us, there was a pond that overflooded. So it was like the pond and the ocean was kind of like meeting and mixed together. So you saw fish swimming around. I didn't see anything crazy, just regular fish.
Yeah.
And a whale.
Those fish in the pond. I'm assuming there's fish in the pond. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Those guys probably like ended up in the ocean.
Oh, they're fucked.
They got fucked.
Dude, they went, are we back in the pond? Just shark. Boom.
Immediately. Yeah.
Dead.
Fuck.
But yeah, that was the only. Well, actually, I've been through a few hurricanes, but that was like the only one that I was like looking back on. I'm like, that could have been dangerous.
Yeah. And your parents are just like,
yeah, like whatever, which
shutters.
was probably a pretty dumb decision at the time because the whole point is like, all right, it's not the fact that the storm is super, super dangerous.
Yeah.
We're going to get the island is going to get cut off.
Yeah.
Meaning if something happens, we can't get you back to the mainland.
Yep.
That's why you get evacuated. So we're like, I guess we're on our own.
It's an interesting feeling, not like you can't just like call someone and be like, hey, I need you right now.
Yeah.
You just like
I couldn't feel the feeling at the time because I was young. I wish I could have, because that would have been definitely a unique experience. Kind of sitting there being like, I'm stranded here. Like, what do we do?
Yeah.
What about you? Any storm? Any storms?
Storms?
Have you been through tornadoes? Anything?
No tornadoes.
No, like, have you ever been like in like a tornado warning area?
Yeah, all the time.
Okay,
but I feel like that happens all the time.
Yeah,
like they're always warning us. They're just trying to spook us.
I think I saw a tornado once, like forming in the sky.
Oh, in the sky?
Yeah, well, that's where it comes from.
No, I think it starts in the ground. No,
does it?
I feel like I've seen, like, actually this past weekend when we went riding, I might be fucking retarded. I saw we were unloading the bikes off the truck bed, and I turn around and there's, I don't know, maybe 20 feet away from me, there's just like it's like sand or like dirt just fucking aggressively circling. I'm like, that looks like a tornado, but obviously it's not fucking towering, it's not strong or anything.
Oh, I have seen a tornado before.
Really?
Yes, I completely forgot. At the same freaking island.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Holy shit.
My dad has pictures and videos. I might try and get them from him. But we actually saw a water spout. So it was a tornado that forms over water. So technically not a tornado, but it kind of was. Mm-hmm. Basically, it's when a tornado forms over water. And so it's just water all the way up into the sky.
Wow.
And it was like a straight up tornado water. Like,
wow. This sounds like fucking like Sharknado.
Dude, it was insane. I was like... I kind of forgot because once again I was kind of young at the time, but my dad has got videos and pictures. But it was just moving around and the fucking out there. It was on the sound side. You know what the sound side is?
No.
So like, basically I guess the bay side. It's where like the water gets no deeper than like 3 feet all the way across till you hit the next mainland.
Okay.
Like it's like the ocean but no waves and really shallow. And it was on the sound side. Just going crazy, and then as it got closer, land just disappeared. And I was like, that was pretty cool.
If it happened by the ocean, would it have been more fucked, do you think, or no?
It probably would have been super aggressive, but I think the thing about a water spout is like once it hits land, it's gone.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Science.
Yeah. So I guess I kind of have seen a tornado.
Speaking of things I can't comprehend, we started playing chess.
Oh boy.
We started playing chess.
Yes.
I learned 2 days ago. Right? This was 2 days ago.
Yes.
So we started playing Outlast Trials together. And in Outlast Trials, there's a chess table. And obviously, we both sit down and Josh decides to teach me. And walking up to that table, I'm like, I'm never going to be able to learn this, but I'll fucking try. And I feel like I caught on relatively quickly.
That's what everyone thinks the first time playing chess.
Yeah.
They're like, it's so complicated. But once it is the super high level, but once you kind of get the gist, you're like, oh, okay, this is fun.
It's not too crazy. I bought a chessboard. I did buy 2 chessboards. The other one should be here today. But I ordered one online. That one, we played chess that night on fucking the game. Then that very night, I order one from Walmart. It says, oh, it'll be here 2-3 days. I'm like, fuck yeah. I go to sleep. I wake up. I'm like, I'm buying a chessboard today.
I can't wait to do this.
I can't wait. So I started playing with Jayrod, and
does he know how to play, or do you have to teach him?
I had to teach him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think he lied to me because he beat me 3 times.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I beat him once, and then he started catching on.
Damn.
And I was like, this is a fluke. The first time I was like, this is it's chance.
Mm-hmm.
Second time I'm like, what the fuck? And then the third time he did some weird shit.
Y'all went all, so I feel like he's played before.
I feel like he would have, but
did y'all play like no time? It was just
no
whoever
time.
gets to checkmate.
We spent like an hour.
Yes, I was gonna say that's how I normally play it, and it takes a while.
Yeah, for sure. Dude, on the game it's like 5 minutes. each side, it's fucking. It forces you to rush.
Toward the end, you start to rush. Yeah, like if you keep track of the time, toward the end, when you see you have like a minute and a half left, you're like, oh fuck, I gotta start moving.
I'll have like a minute 30 left, and you've got like 4 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
So that's what I was going to say when we first sat down. Is I downloaded the PlayStation app, which I never had before.
Oh, on your phone.
Yeah.
For the clips.
Yes.
Yes.
But what made me so mad was like I'm laying in my bed. I'm like, dude, I gotta watch these clips. Like, they were a banger. I pull up, download the PlayStation app, blah blah blah. But none of the clips were there because it only starts uploading the clips to the app once you've downloaded it. So all that captures I have so far can only be on my PlayStation. Now from here on out, it will upload to the PlayStation and to the app.
Sometimes I have videos that won't upload to the phone. So I think sometimes I go and I do it like I send it to the PlayStation app through the Plastation.
That's what
I think.
Regardless, I was hoping they were all going to be there because I was laying in my bed and wanted to watch them. I didn't get to.
Was it just chess or gameplay as well?
It was gameplay.
Yeah.
It's probably like 50 videos. Yeah. So I'm playing with this motherfucker in chess, and he starts to catch on. I'm for the beginning, I'm beating him because obviously he's learning how to play and learn how to play the pieces. And then the second day, in one of the games we played, he beats me, and I immediately hear, because he has a bootleg mic, so you can hear everything that's happening in his game in his room. So I hear him right when he wins. You instantly hear boom, 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 boom. You hear him like pull up the screen record and go over and save it. And I was just like, that was fucking hilarious.
I've got that shit on my phone.
That was
15
awesome.
minutes of a fucking war on chess.
That was a good game too.
It was good.
It was like
I gotta study that shit.
But I have so many clips of during the trials we were doing. Which, if I don't know what Outlast Trials is, I didn't know what it was. Jay got me on it. I'm not a fan of horror games. I'm not a fan of scary horror movies either, unless I'm in the mood. If I'm in the mood, then I love to watch them. But I'm rarely in the mood. Jay over here, he's in the mood 24/7.
Yeah.
For horror stuff.
Chaos.
Yeah, so he tells me about Outlast Trials, which is pretty much a horror game. And I really like it now.
Yeah.
I'm like, this game's actually pretty sick.
It's fun doing that shit with your friends. It like makes it a different element because you have to, like, if you're trying to get something done, I have to like kind of distract them but also not die.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like,
yeah, it makes it a little more just, it seems almost like I don't know, it's a different vibe. It's very immersive.
Yes.
When you're having to talk and then like the walkie-talkie sound, dude. Like that was really cool. I was like, man, this feels so immersive.
It is very immersive. Like when we're far from each other, we use the walkie-talkies.
Yeah.
But when we're close, it's just like we can hear our actual voices.
Yeah, there'd be sometimes you get so far away, you'd be like it sounds like you're like literally losing signal, and I can barely hear you to begin with, and someone's like, "What the fuck is he saying? help!"
Yeah, you were far at one point, and some big bastard grabbed you, and all I hear is some shit like that.
It's cuts in and out. Yeah, I like how when you get far enough too, I can't see your name.
Yes.
So like once you get far enough where I can't see your name, so I can start hearing you over the walkie-talkie. I'm just like, I'm like running through like, where's he at? And at the same time, something's chasing me, dude. I'm like, this is pretty wild.
Yeah,
it's intense.
So that's their Outlast Trials is their third game, but the first Outlast and the second one are both like solo story games. Crazy. It's a
whole different vibe, dude. When you're by yourself, taking it slow,
it changes the vibe.
Yeah,
no one there to fucking distract the fucking creatures.
So I feel like it's definitely scary when you're by yourself, but more fun when playing with someone.
I agree. Yeah. What is going on? Oh, we got what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say I have some notes down to go over stuff,
good.
But go ahead.
We have we'll be doing an instructional.
Yes.
We'll both be filming instructionals.
Yes.
This next week.
Next week, yeah. I didn't know if I could say it. Okay, yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, I'll be having an instructional on BJJ Fanatics next week. I'll be filming hopefully 2 instructionals on BJJ Fanatics. If not one at least. Coming out. I'll kind of keep it a secret. I'll tell you more detail what it'll be about later. But someone just messaged me literally a day ago saying like, I've never bought an instructional, but when yours comes out, let me know. And so I messaged. I was like, hey, you gotta wait no longer because it'll be like next week. I'm not sure when it would be like uploaded, but I'll be filming it next week.
I think it usually takes them a couple weeks.
Yeah,
but I think that they might be pretty busy right now, so it's give and take.
Yeah. Either way, I'm grateful for just being able to be part of that. Yes. So
it's a good people as well. Like they're super easy to work with.
Yeah,
super chill, friends.
Fucking, yeah. And you'll be filming one as well.
I'll be filming one as well. I'm probably gonna do some judo stuff, some throws, some foot sweeps, whatever. All that flashy stuff that you guys have always wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
I will be going in depth with all the crazy throws you guys see me do on Instagram Reels. So beware.
All right. Let me dive.
Let's do it.
So I guess before I get into the mindset thing I want to talk about today, we did experience a full eclipse.
Yes.
Well, at least I did.
I was training.
You were not looking at it as much as everyone else.
Yeah, I was.
Like, get over here! The sun's gone, motherfucker.
Yeah, I was. Everyone left the room, and I was like, "I'm gonna train right now," and it just felt like I was better than everyone else.
What happened to Rule 32?
For sure,
you had
but I'm in camp.
Oh, that's right.
I'm in camp.
Okay,
I got another fight coming up soon.
That's true.
And I did kind of look at it. I did like one of these.
You did, yeah.
You know?
Someone commented on the Instagram video. Like the video starts off with like you and Nicky Ryan. You're just like, and someone's like, Jay's been practicing that Eclipse squint or something like that. Like just like.
I did put someone's glasses up and look at it. It was like I don't know.
Like when it first started.
Yeah. Like a fourth of the way over.
Yeah.
But
like when the full eclipse happened,
I looked outside like through the door. It was pitch black.
It was dark. Yeah, it was dark.
Interesting.
You couldn't really see shit pretty much the whole time except for one time it like peeked out, and that's when that dude got that picture that I showed you and then airdropped it to everyone. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool. And you mentioned that the eclipse might be fake.
I didn't say it was fake. I said all the glasses are a scam. Now let me explain. All the owner of the guy that's selling these glasses, right? Let's just say this guy really needs sales, but he's having issues because people don't believe him. So he calls up the news. It's like, hey, I'm gonna try to do all these sales. You guys scare the people into believing that their fucking eyes are gonna melt out of their skull if they look at it.
Wow.
News is like, all right, give us 2-3 mil. We'll give you your ads. We'll give you your scare, whatever.
Yeah.
Spook all the people.
Damn.
Bang. This guy's a millionaire now.
Damn.
What can I say?
Someone just busts through the door, fucking kicks down the cameras. Is fucking, no! You know those memes where it's like you get
FBI, open up.
Yeah, you get the message from the FBI and it's like, don't move. I'm just gonna be like, oh fuck. You got a really good point though. I guess in my opinion, because I'm crazy, it's not a far-fetched idea.
Stuff like that, maybe not with the Eclipse, but stuff like that definitely happens.
Oh yeah, I saw an article. I forget what it was on, but the guy who invented guns or something like that. What was it? I think it was something along the lines. It might have been a meme, but it was like the guy who invented weapons, like hiring people to stab people with knives. Like for a whole year to get the crime rate up and then being like, oh, you need a gun to defend yourself. Like, dude, that probably happens. Like I made a joke whenever I open up my own jiu-jitsu gym, I'm just going to set up some sort of like street fight that's like everyone's in on it. Like everyone's in on it. And like some dude's getting his ass whooped, but the other guy knows jiu-jitsu and trains in my gym and hits a flying triangle. Like I'm over there just like, whoa, that's my student. And it's just like, Oh, by the way, you can come train jiu-jitsu over here.
If you want to learn that, right over here.
Yeah, and that's how the world works. That probably happens all around.
Pretty much. I mean, we know.
We do know.
It's also good to be not dig into the things too much. Like, I'm fucking around saying this shit, but I'm not gonna fucking let it consume my life.
He's lying. That dude's on his phone in the middle of the night, dude, researching this shit.
Fuck. You get a point.
No, you're right, though. You're right. It's just a massive rabbit hole.
It is. And it's kind of indefinite because there's just so much shit.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fucking starving. We got these.
It does look like
time.
dinosaur nuggies from when I was 3 years old.
These are cinnamon Fuji apple wedges.
Whoa.
We're going to dig into this.
I didn't see that coming.
Cinnamon Fuji apple wedges. I think it's just like a dried apple wedge with some fucking sugar and cinnamon.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I know their Central Market steal snack time.
Damn. Where do you find these things at?
Central Market, dog.
You just go grab random stuff and be like,
There's so much
this
shit.
is good.
These bitches.
Yeah.
Guess how much it costs for a pound?
Oh, I don't want to know.
I think it's $19 for a pound.
19? Good Lord. This is good.
It's good. Fuck. What's the movie?
So, what movies have I watched recently? Movie that's still on my... You said, have you seen... You've seen Den of Thieves, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Good
I guess the movie that's on my mind recently because I watched it recently. You've already seen it. But it's a good recommendation for people watching is Whiplash. I'm the movie guy. Oh, I did go see Godzilla vs. King Kong recently.
Was that good? Was it good?
Yeah, it was good. It was a fun movie. But if you're trying to get like inspired or motivated, Whiplash motivates the shit out of me.
Fucking show. Good.
He actually told me about Whiplash, and I watched it again for the second time right before trials, just to watch it.
Yeah. I kind of wish there was a coach in the room like that.
Dude, I know. When you have someone like that,
Just pushing you.
it's just different.
It is
You know what I
different.
mean?
Like, in the end, no matter how much kind of fucking negativity they push onto you, like it's for the better. Like even them,
Yep.
like they're deep down they want you to be better.
Yep.
Like they're expecting more.
And even if they didn't, at the deep down inside, let's say that the main character, not the main character, but the main teacher in Whiplash, even if he at the end of the day did not want what's his name to succeed,
For sure.
the main character could look at the situation and be like, if he was never like this, I would not be as good as I am. So it's like, at the end of the day, you
win either
became
way.
better. Yeah, you win either way. You became better, whether it was for the right reason or not. So it's like, fuck the reason. I'm a dog now. Like,
now, yep.
yeah. That's how I viewed wrestling just in general. Like, growing up is how hard like my dad was on me. You know what I mean? It's like, I hate this sport. I hate cutting weight.
Yeah.
I hate doing all these extra practices and these privates, blah, blah, blah. Then looking back on it, it's like, no matter how much I didn't like it or what the reason, or if people think their parents are living through them, whatever the reason you may think it is, I became a lot better person because of it.
Yep.
Yeah. So
It's good.
that's the way I look at it.
It's a good way to look at it.
Yeah.
If you just let it just drown you.
Yeah, that let it drown us, but hey, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm fucking.
Yep.
This is
It's either
great.
that or fucking I'm depressed and I'm abused.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
fucking-
You're living in the past.
For
You're always
sure.
looking back, being like, man, they're wrestling. My body would not be like this if I wrestled. Like, bro, you can't do anything about it now.
For sure.
Look at what it did do for you.
Yep. I had this thing where it was kind of unfortunate. All through school, I always wanted one of those like thick like varsity jackets, like the
like
leather
Letterman
ones.
jackets,
yeah,
yeah.
Letterman jackets,
Yeah.
yes. And my school didn't give them out just for being on the varsity or whatever.
Yeah.
You had to win a region title.
Oh God,
So no one got them, and that was my goal. Like
I want that jacket.
I want that jacket. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was always my goal, and I eventually got it my junior year, but it was like they took like a year to give it to me.
You
So
still have it?
Yeah, I have it. It's back home in Jersey, but it took like a year to wear it. And you said you can't live in the past. And I told myself I can wear this while in high school, but I refuse to wear it outside of high school. The moment I graduate, I can't.
Yeah.
It's done.
Yeah.
Because it's in the past.
Yeah.
New era, you know? Which is very unfortunate because I only got to wear it for like 6 months because they gave it to me a year late. But yeah, fuck, that was it was cool while it lasted.
It's so true though, because it's like, all right, we're gonna get in a good topic here. I kind of like you got onto that. So it's like, it's good sometimes to look back at your past accomplishments to motivate or to tell yourself that you could accomplish more.
Yes.
But people who look back at their past accomplishments to feel satisfied so they don't have to accomplish anything new, that's a problem.
Like when they're hanging on to it.
They're hanging on to it. Yeah. It's like, it's good to look back and be like, I've done this, I did that, and I'm still doing this, and now I'm going to do that, and then in the future I'm going to do this. And instead of being like, I did that, I wish I could still be doing that. Like, well, you could be.
For sure.
Or you could be, accomplishing new things in a different field or something different, but you're still just weighing on this. Yeah, I can totally agree with why you wouldn't wear the jacket. Yeah. It makes perfect sense.
It's like, it's like a bad look, I feel like, to me at least, when you're like that. Just like the classic fucking 50-year-old still talking about, oh, yeah, I was a state champ in football back in my...
Like 30 years ago, yeah.
Man.
It's like, at that point, if you're 35, 40 years old, you should be bragging about the family you've made.
Of course.
Not the state title you won 30 years ago. Sure, you could look back on it with your buddies and be like, I was a stud, blah, blah. But now it's like, now your accomplishments should be within your family. Or what can I coach my son to do? Like, what can I get him? You know what I mean? It's like your priorities have to shift.
Yeah.
And I'm like that. I feel like I have this curse where anything I do, if I actually choose to put time into something, I feel like I have to be the best in it, or I feel like a fraud. It's weird. Like, it's just hard. Like playing video games, if I do something outside of jiu-jitsu or wrestling, like, I just feel like I have to be really, really good at it, or I feel like a fraud for doing it.
Yeah.
It's weird.
It's I feel like a lot of people have this issue.
Yeah.
I keep touching my face because I don't know if you guys have noticed, I'm growing a beard.
Full beard.
She's thick right now. Thickest she's ever been, actually, but fucking derailed. What were we talking about? Oh, you feel like fraud. Yes. The thing is, if you're not the absolute greatest of all time, you're telling yourself you'll never kind of be content or happy with what you've done.
No.
Really?
No.
That's not good.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah, it's not. That's
it's
what
like,
I'm saying. Like,
I mentioned something about being one of the best grapplers right now, and someone's like, "Oh, well, you just lost to Tackett. You got submitted by Tackett. He must be better than you." Well, yeah, he's better than me, but I don't know. I don't know the rankings, but I'd assume I'm like top 10, top 15 in the world, at least in my weight class. So it's like one of the best in the world. Like, yeah, but this guy beat you. This guy beat you. This guy broke your foot. Like, yeah, but I'm still.
You keep saying this guy, but it's the same guy. Calm down. God, church.
But yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, fucking, we're doing all we can.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I guess it's so much like not the actual title of like the greatest of all time. It's just like, I don't know what my limit or potential is. So I always feel like I haven't reached it.
Yeah.
No matter how good I get.
That's a good way to look at it, though, because you'll always continue trying.
Yeah. We'll always continue trying, but then it kind of gets to that topic we talked about a few episodes ago when we're like, when's enough? Like, when do you stop? When do you be like, okay, maybe this isn't my potential, maybe it is, but it's time to stop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's hard to be able to make that decision in the right time when I always feel like, but I haven't reached my potential. Reached my potential. It's like, that's a hard battle to deal with, dude. That's rough.
It is tough. I don't know. Maybe it's just within.
Yeah, it's just something you got to.
Maybe you'll just know.
Yeah, you'll know when that day comes. Yeah, that's what I think so too.
Yeah. Damn.
I was about to make a comment on something. Frick, I wanted to get down into a rabbit hole. Oh, when you're like, when you said people are like, William Tackett beat you, and you're like, well, I'm, top in the world, blah, blah. I saw this video of Michael Jordan of him talking. I love what he said. He said something that made me go down my own rabbit hole. And he was talking to basketball parents on how to coach your kids. Mm-hmm. And he goes, the worst thing you can do as a parent for a kid who's an athlete is to make them think that every shot is like going to make or break the end of the world or a submission, whatever it may be. He was like, as a parent, you have to try and simplify the sport as much as possible. And he's like, basically, you don't want to, every time your son or daughter shoots a shot in a basketball game, be like, oh, you have to make that. Like, oh, the score was tied. You would have won if you made that. Like, he's like, it can't be none of that. It's got to be, you have to reinforce, when you shoot that shot, only two things happen. You either miss or you don't. And whether you miss or don't, you're still Jayrod. We still love you.
Yeah.
And this is the biggest part. I don't think you're less of a basketball player because you missed that shot.
Yep.
He goes, because it's the good players, it's the great players who do take the shot when no one else wants to take it. So the fact that you've already 3 seconds left, you're saying, give me the ball, and you're shooting, you have already established yourself above everyone else. So it doesn't fucking matter if you make the shot or not. You're taking the shot. And like, that's what the great athletes do.
Yeah.
So he's like, that's what you have to preach to your kids. I don't give a shit if you missed a shot or not.
Yeah.
Just by taking the shot, asking for the ball, 3 seconds left, you've gained my respect. Mm-hmm. So don't worry about missing or making a shot to shoot it.
Interesting.
And I was like, oh, that's such a good point. Like people overcomplicate everything in their lives.
Yeah.
Obviously, with us, it would be our sport and our career. But even in a regular life, people overcomplicate decisions. They overcomplicate tasks they have to do within their own life. It's like, bro, it's pretty fucking simple. You're going to go out against William Tackett next time you face. He's going to beat you, or you're going to beat him.
Yeah.
And that's literally it. And you'll still be Jayrod afterwards. You'll still be good looking. You'll still be a high level athlete, and you'll still be getting better. So it changes absolutely nothing.
For sure.
I'm gonna hold it some, okay?
You have to put it all the way in.
Okay. Just breathe out if.
Mom, can you just do it?
I know I shouldn't curse in front of my mom, but cauliflower ear sucks. I use Caulibuds ear magnets. I really wish I would have had these magnets, but my ears were messed up. These keep my cauliflower ear at bay. They're the original and best quality cauliflower ear magnets on the market. Step 1, drain your ear. Step 2, pick your buds. Step 3, put them on your ear. Make the right decision. Invest in these Caulibuds so your ears don't look like chicken nuggets like mine. Check them out on Amazon or Caulibuds.com. I had ears. Train with your buds.
Juce Organic's powders are certified USDA organic, 100% vegan, non-GMO, dairy-free, gluten-free, and soy-free.
We have a wide range of products that are here to support your health needs. Our products are designed to boost energy, enhance endurance, and aid in muscle recovery. Packed with organic superfoods, Juce helps fuel your body with intense training and quick recovery.
Juce Sport Greens is an all-in-one greens supplement with 7 essential organic components, consisting of greens, antioxidants, protein, probiotics, mushrooms, and fiber to help promote a strong and healthy body. And don't forget to use code DAWG25 to get 25% off all of their products.
Check out Petwear Code today for a personalized touch that your furry friend will love. Trust me, you won't want to miss out on this. Happy tails, everyone.
Use code DAWG20 for 20% off.
I think I got pretty lucky with my parents. They were they let me do whatever I wanted, really. They just supported me in whatever I wanted to pursue. So when Nick, you on the other hand, not so much.
I just had a, sorry to interrupt, but I had a thought in my head when I said you'll still be good looking. I was like, well, you could get paralyzed. And fucking I just had an image in my head of you just getting fucking paralyzed in a match, and I was like, well, I guess you could look a little different after a match, possibly.
Jesus
Oh
Christ,
God.
man.
Anyway.
Sick bastard.
Yeah. Anyway, you have good supporting parents.
Yes, supportive parents. They never really pushed me to any fuck. They never really pushed me to any sort of to do anything I didn't really want. I was like, all right, I want to wrestle, and they supported me.
You chose wrestling.
I chose wrestling after Nicky Rod started wrestling, yeah, and they just like supported us.
Yeah,
like they're like, okay, this is what you want to do.
Yeah,
have fun, but they weren't like overbearing.
Yeah,
you know, my fucking parents were always like not overbearing. The only thing that's ever annoyed me is like not annoyed me, but it's just like I don't want to talk about this. It's just like my mom sometimes, like when I lost to Hillbilly, she was like, oh, if you know he's good at with the leg stuff, why did you let him touch your legs?
She ain't wrong.
She's not wrong. She's not wrong. But like, fuck, mom, my foot's broken right now.
Yeah.
I can't talk about this.
You try. He's strong.
He is strong. Fuck. My grandma, I was sitting on the porch after East Coast trials with a fucking broken foot. My grandma comes over. I'm depressed. I'm sitting outside just getting some sun. She comes out, sits next to me, and she's like, "Hey, JJ, what's wrong?" And I'm like, "Right, well, my foot hurts. My foot hurts, Grandma." And she's like, "If you keep getting hurt, you're gonna have to do a different job." I'm like, "Yeah, you're right, Grandma. You're right."
I love how it's like, how it's
they're
funny.
not trying to.
Yeah, they're not trying, but it's like it's so frustrating that because like everything they're saying is kind of right.
For sure.
It's like, you're right.
Yeah,
but you just don't understand. Like, but it's like someone who's 85 years old, however old your grandparents are, my grandparents, like they've been on this earth for so long that like at that age, winning a jiu-jitsu medal like means nothing to them. You know what I mean? It's just like,
what's ADCC?
Yeah, they're just like,
what's
ACDC? I'm sure when you're that age too, you give a shit. You know what I mean? You're just like enjoying your last few years on earth. You know, just chilling, talking to your grandchild. Like, why didn't you fucking just pull your leg out?
Fuck, man. God damn.
That's awesome.
It is awesome.
But did your grandma, did she come to ADCCs?
No, but after you're talking about East Coast, yeah.
Oh, when you went back home.
Well, this was for East Coast trials, so I was staying there for East Coast trials.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Yeah, 'cause I saw your mom there, but I didn't.
Yeah.
See your grandma. I didn't know if she was there or not.
Yeah, she'll get lost or something.
Yeah. I wonder why grandmas are like that.
Well,
like,
mine has dementia.
Okay, that makes sense then.
Yeah.
But yeah, my grandma, the one still alive, like they're just so like I really don't want to use this word, but I don't want to. Like they seem just so helpless. like my grandma, like bless her heart, but like we used to mess with her when she was a little younger. now we're a little worried that it might trigger a heart attack, so we don't do it anymore. But like we'd go behind her and like go like that, and she'd be like, just like go crazy, and she's so jumpy and fidgety, and it's just like, oh God, grandma.
Yeah. Grandma, she is she's something else.
How old is she now?
I have no clue.
Yeah, I don't. You lose track after a while.
Yeah,
I don't. Sometimes I thought I was 24 yesterday.
Yeah, I completely forget my age. Someone's like, "How old are you?" I'm like,
yeah,
22.
Yeah, I was like, like 3 more years and I'm 27. And my girlfriend was like, that's like 2 years. I'm like, oh, fuck, I'm 25. Like,
Gotta get going.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's,
Yeah.
yeah, it kind of frustrated me a little
It
bit
is
when I was like,
frustrating.
God damn it, fuck.
Yeah. I feel like when first time I did trials, or when I won, and first time I was in ADCC, the only time, they're talking about, there was some group chat and someone's like laughing about how 2 or 3 of the guys, they're so young that they can't drink. And I'm like, hey guys, I also can't drink. I was, I guess, young.
You were 20 when you were at ADCCs?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And
That's good.
then I lost. Fuck.
Dude, I guess it's hard because I was just thinking, like, man, 20 years old ACCs, that's like almost like Kyle Snyder being the Olympics at 19. Like, it's you think about how most of the accomplished wrestlers or just grapplers are the older ones. Like, sometimes I forget how old people go and still compete. Like, when you're coming into a big international tournament like ADCCs or the Olympics, it's normally those freaking like 35, 36-year-olds are the ones that are like the 1 seed and stuff. And I'm like, I forget how long
Yeah.
people compete, you know?
That's like typically prime for MMA,
Yeah.
at least.
Yeah.
I don't know about grappling or wrestling, but fucking MMA, I think it's like 35.
I
Something like
find that so hard to believe.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And then you have like Yoel Romero. I think he's over 40 at
Yeah.
least.
I feel like a lot of them are on steroids.
I think
So-
when you get past that fucking 35 and you're still like doing really well,
Yeah.
it looks pretty sketchy.
Yeah. Yeah. You're still coming in there. It just looks like you're 20 years old,
Yeah.
shredded, just but you find out that those MMA fighters, they don't train as hard as you think.
Yeah.
Like,
And a lot of them when
with, like,
they're not in camp,
not in camp is what I mean.
they like
They'll
don't
chill.
do too much. Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
chill. Yeah.
Like the UFC champions. Like, yeah, after my fight, they're like, I probably practice like once or twice a week for like 3 or 4 months.
That's crazy.
I was like, what?
What do you do with the rest of your time?
Sugar Sean O'Malley is like, yeah, I'll just like party every day.
That's
and then
fucking
just like not
crazy.
practice. And then come camp, I would practice super, super hard for like
Yeah.
4 months and then fight. And I'm like, to me, that's crazy because in wrestling, you compete.
Every
I
day.
competed all year round,
Yeah.
every weekend. So I was like always having to train. But now in jiu-jitsu, I compete less than I did in wrestling. It's a little more staged out just because the injury in jiu-jitsu is way higher and it just costs money to compete. But I was like, I guess sometimes that is maybe better.
I think so.
Like, take time off sometimes and just like let your body heal. Then come that camp, you just feel like a new man.
Yeah.
Like, dude, just by taking that week off after trials, the first thing I did was lift before I even came back to practice.
Yeah.
And I was like, fuck, I feel strong as shit, dude.
Yeah.
Like, I feel strong. And I came to practice and I was like, bro, I just feel strong.
Yeah.
Like,
feel good.
it felt
Like,
good.
fully
Yeah, it just felt
recovered.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I could imagine taking like 2 or 3 months off, but still staying in the gym every once in a while, you know, so you don't
sure.
turn into
A potato.
potato,
Yeah.
you know, because then you come back in, start that camp starts, dude. I bet you're on fire.
Yeah. Speaking of recovering, I'm probably gonna go on a run tomorrow if you want to go.
Speaking of recovering, let's go destroy our knees. I'm down.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna go too crazy. I'll just kind of.
Sure.
I say this until you fucking. I see you.
Yeah,
ahead of
it's
me, and I
just yeah.
take off. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna go too crazy. My ankle's still fucked. But
So I don't know how far we're into this podcast, but we have a time limit today, right?
do we have a time limit? Or I feel like the simple men are relatively chill.
They're pretty simple.
They're relatively chill.
42 minutes in, and they said they're going to be here at 4:30.
Okay.
All right.
Probably go for.
All right, because we haven't touched on one thing I put down,
Let's touch on it.
which isn't a bad thing. This could always just be next episode. Actually, okay, we did touch on the Eclipse,
You wanna
but
touch this?
I do want to. I want to touch this. I guess the next thing I could talk about the UFC 300.
Oh. Before that, JoJo's fighting Andy Varela.
I saw that
That's sick.
here, right? And Austin, main character.
I don't know where, but it's his main character. Yeah.
That's gonna be good.
Yeah. I would like to see that. How do you think that goes?
I think Joseph wins.
For me, it's a toss up. Because JoJo, he's still young, and I don't know how much just
Like,
bite down grit he has.
grit power.
You know? And Andy's going to do as much as he can to turn it into that type of
Yep.
fight.
Yep. And Andy's really good at that.
You know? He's really good at getting in your head.
Yep.
He's going to slap you in the face.
Yep.
He's going to fucking
That's
do
where he
whatever.
thrives, is turning those matches
For
into
sure.
a brawl.
For sure. And yeah, that's definitely where he thrives. I think JoJo does have the upper hand on technique. But which competition is different.
I think it depends how long the match is.
That also makes it different as well.
If it's a short match, I almost would say Andy.
I think I agree.
It's a longer match. I think at some point, if you play with fire long enough, you're going to get burnt. I think Joseph has a technique where if you play with him too long, he'll catch you with something.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I wonder how long the match is going to be.
I think 8.
8 minutes.
minutes.
Oh, really? That's
that
all.
I think that favors Andy.
That definitely
shorter
does
match.
favor Andy.
But
It's overtime. 8.
Oh, so it's
and
8
an 8 minute overtime.
Oh,
okay. All right. Well, then
Kinda
I'm back
closer.
on Joseph's side.
Is it? Yeah. Is it points?
I think 8. The overtime is the points. Yeah.
Only overtime is points. Interesting.
Interesting. That's a very interesting. That's an interesting rule set.
I wonder. I would like to see that play out.
Yeah.
Going to be exciting. Good for JoJo competing against a lot of high level competition recently after his trials run. Even before trials, he was getting like high level competition. He fought Tackett.
Yeah, Andrew.
Andrew Tackett, and I think he knee bar him.
So I think the Joseph kneebarred Andrew Tackett, and then their most recent match, Tackett won.
Yeah, was it by sub?
It was either by rear naked choke or points.
Yeah, I can't remember.
Can't remember, but it was at the Open,
Yeah,
which I'm gonna do as well.
there's an Open in Austin.
No, the Vegas Open, ADCCs.
Sick.
Yeah,
Fuck yeah.
that's gonna be a big
Yeah.
tournament. I think that's where Andrew Tackett beat Joseph.
Hopefully, I can get invited so I don't have to pay for my flights.
Yeah, yeah.
It's fucking expensive, dog.
Well, Roberto just got invited.
It's under 90 or minus 99.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Do you think that was your invite?
No.
No.
I think Mo said this might have been on a live or something, but someone told me that Mo said instead of getting Craig's spot, he gave it to Roberto for some reason. I guess because Craig's been talking shit. Craig is not helping my invite to fucking ADCC, but I can't
Stirring the
control
pot.
that man. Yeah, he's just always stirring the pot. That bastard.
He's just always somewhere too.
Dude.
Like Craig's just always there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you'd be like, you'll be in like Ukraine one day, and you'd
Yes.
be like, "Where's Craig?" I'm like, "Oh, he's in Ukraine." I'm like, "Well, he does Instagram Live. He's in Australia." And
Yeah.
it's like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah.
He's
What
just
do you
always
mean?
somewhere.
Yes.
Like,
He was in a fucking like war zone.
I saw
at some
that.
point.
It was insane. I'm pretty sure.
Absurd.
I'm pretty sure I messaged him. And I was like, "What the hell are you doing?"
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it was just like on his story, it was like buildings blown down, building
Yes.
like tank and
Like,
stuff
right next to him and
yeah,
shit,
I'm
yeah.
like, the hell?
I'm staying in a hotel.
Yeah, that's not a hotel, buddy. That's a concentration camp. You're screwed.
He comes back, he's like skinny as fuck.
Yeah, just shaved head. Just like, how'd it go?
I don't think we're gonna see that man for a very long time.
Yeah.
He came to Austin once for like 3 days since the year has begun.
Yeah.
He's been here in Austin 3 days, and aside from that, he's been everywhere. Everywhere
Aside
else.
from Austin, he's
Yeah.
been everywhere.
It's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I wonder how much time he spends on his phone, because I really want to see his screen time. Because he's, like you said, he's always somewhere,
Yeah.
but he's also on his phone, like talking shit or like watching lives. He watched the ADCC live, and he was like, commenting, saying
Really?
like,
It's like throwing
"Oh,
little
telling
jabs.
Mo to come on the podcast or whatever." It's just everywhere.
That's his office desk. This is a
His
phone.
goddamn phone, yeah. Yeah. I don't think it's very healthy. He's probably got 10 hours of screen time a day. I guess one last thing. I was walking through Walmart and I was looking for those snack rounds, found them, and then I think I was following my mom around Walmart, and we come across these guys.
Oh yeah.
I sent you the photo. I found some Juce Organics in Walmart.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool to see your own sponsor at Walmart.
That was pretty sick. Yeah, when you sent me the picture, I was like, oh, no way.
Yeah. Very unique. I should have taken
That's how
that.
you know they're legit, guys.
They're in Walmart.
They're in Walmart. You want to live that healthy life. That's your end.
Yeah, Juce Organics.
Caulibuds sending those rash guard sets.
Did you get them?
He said this is becoming new.
Okay. Yeah, that should be cool. Rash guards from Caulibuds, of course. Thank you to Petwear Co. as well. I say this every time. We gotta fucking get some photos or something with Leo.
Yeah, we really need to
with
get Leo
the
on
dog
that.
collar.
He look good.
He would look good. Yeah, thank you, Petwear Co. Thank you, Caulibuds, and thank you to Juce Organics. Shout out all our sponsors. And I guess that's all. Do you have anything else you wanted to mention?
Instructional coming soon.
Yes. Fucking
I'll show you how I duck everyone.
Yes.
in the
I've been
world.
trying your ducks.
The hand plant thing.
The hand plant.
We kind of already hit the knee dip a little bit. Like
I hit the knee dip.
yeah, you ADCC trials finals, the one you won. That's how you got to Hunter Colvin's back.
Oh yes. But that was in that was semifinals. But
Semifinals.
yeah. But that's kind of just like that's just lower body and like
Yeah.
yeah.
Pull an elbow over.
But then the duck that or knee dip. What do you consider a knee dip? Just
so
when the knee
when my
goes
right
down,
knee hits the mat,
that's knee dip.
you dip. Dip in the knee.
Interesting.
That instructional I'm going to do where I'm going to reveal this secret of my knee dip.
Yes.
I'm also going to put a lot of other ducks that I hit as well.
Sick.
Fuck
yeah.
That I've been hitting in competition and in practice a lot.
Yeah, that's
So.
good. You can even do like footage breakdowns of like live competition or live rounds. That
Oh,
you
for
do,
sure.
And they'll sit you down with like a laptop. You can watch it, see something you like, pause, and then have me break down the move.
If I'm not mistaken, since I've started jiu-jitsu, from competing in a local new breed up to trials and a Yiga, I want to say maybe besides one match, I've hit a knee dip in every one of those matches.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Good. Should be a good instructional then.
Yes.
Good. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. We will see you guys on the next one.
Peace.